Princess Diana, the secrets they tried to bury. She was the people's princess, a royal like no other. But behind the glamour and charity, there was heartbreak, scandal, and a tragic fate that shocked the world. From her fairy tale wedding to the heartbreaking struggles behind palace doors, this is the untold story of Princess Diana. The early life of Lady Diana Spencer. Born on July 1, 1961, Diana grew up in a noble but broken family. Her parents' bitter divorce shaped her deep desire for love and stability. As a child, she was shy but compassionate, showing early signs of the humanitarian heart she would become known for. Before becoming a princess, Diana worked as a kindergarten teacher, making her the first British royal to have a paying job. The fairy tale wedding. Or was it? In 1981, 750 million people watched Diana marry Prince Charles, believing it was a perfect fairy tale. Behind the scenes, Diana had doubts. She found out Charles was still emotionally tied to Camilla Parker Bowles. On her wedding day, Diana accidentally called Charles the wrong name, saying Philip instead of Charles. Despite the grand celebration, Diana felt isolated and struggled with pressure from the royal family. Royal struggles, betrayals, and emotional turmoil. Diana suffered from bulimia, a condition she later admitted was fueled by the stress of her marriage. She felt neglected, and Charles was cold and distant, spending more time with Camilla than with his wife. The media frenzy made things worse. Diana was constantly followed, her every move analyzed by the world. She once said, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Diana, the people's princess, a royal who broke traditions. Despite her struggles, Diana redefined what it meant to be a royal. She was the first royal to show public affection to her children, a huge break from royal tradition. In 1997, she walked through an active minefield in Angola, pushing global leaders to ban landmines. She hugged AIDS patients at a time when misinformation and fear surrounded the disease. Her compassion made her more popular than the royal family itself, causing tension within the palace. The divorce, freedom, and a dangerous love. By the 1990s, Diana and Charles' marriage had completely crumbled. Betrayals, loneliness, and the constant media pressure left her broken. In 1992, their separation was officially announced, but Diana refused to be silenced. In a rare interview, she boldly spoke out about the royal family, her struggles with bulimia, and her husband's affair. She was no longer just a princess, she was a woman reclaiming her voice. By 1996, Diana and Charles were officially divorced. She lost her Royal Highness title, but she gained something far more valuable: freedom. Diana soon found love again with Dodi Fayed, the wealthy son of a billionaire. But was it truly love, or was she making a statement? Some say she was moving on. Others believe her new romance was a message to the royal family, a message they didn't like. The tragic death and theories that refuse to die. On August 31, 1997, Diana and Dodi were chased by paparazzi as they left the Ritz Hotel in Paris. What happened next changed history forever. Their car crashed in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel. Dodi Fayed and the driver were killed instantly. Diana was still alive, but barely. As she lay in the wreckage, struggling to breathe, the paparazzi didn't put down their cameras. Instead, they took photos, images that would later be sold to the highest bidder. After hours of surgery, the world received the devastating news: Princess Diana was gone. But was it really just an accident? Or was there something more sinister at play? The conspiracy theories that won't die. The official report blamed the driver, Henri Paul, saying he was intoxicated. But later tests raised suspicions. Was his blood tampered with? Diana was known for always wearing a seatbelt. That night, she didn't. Was it just a coincidence? A former MI6 agent later claimed Diana's death matched an assassination method he was trained in, causing a crash in a tunnel. Did the royal family want Diana silenced? Diana once told a friend she feared she would be taken out in a car accident. Did she know something we didn't? Whether accident or assassination, one thing is certain: the world lost a woman who was never afraid to challenge power. Diana's final revenge, her legacy that haunts the royals. But even in death, Diana had the last word. She raised her sons to be different, to be more like her. Her death shook the royal family to its core. The monarchy was forced to change, to show emotion, to connect with the people. Years later, her son, Prince Harry, would break away from the royal family, just like his mother once did. Even today, the world hasn't forgotten Diana. She remains the people's princess, a woman who lived, loved, and fought for what she believed in. Do you think Diana's death was just an accident, or do you believe there was something more? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to Yeah Media.